Do you want to know all the details about the Jura ENA4, find out what sets it apart from the competition, and where to get it at the best price? Then don't miss this video. Let's get started. Today we bring you a super comprehensive review of the Jura ENA4, a brand we hadn't tried before and we're really excited to get to know. Let's start by talking about one of the highlights of the Jura ENA4, its design. It's very elegant and modern, and its materials are of high quality. Take a look, for example, at the drip tray, which is metallic with silver chrome. We also have chrome details on the dispensing spout and on the brand logo that make the coffee maker look very nice. On the side, its water tank stands out, which is made of plastic, but it has a diamond pattern design that gives it a very elegant touch. And on the top, we have this shiny black transverse strip that ends in the round coffee bean hopper, which looks very modern. And notice how this coffee maker pays attention to details. Even the lid of the ground coffee container is metallic and opens with this small tab here. All in all, in terms of aesthetics, I think this coffee maker deserves a very good grade. Another highlight of this coffee maker is its compact size. If you've never had a super automatic coffee maker before, you should know that these types of coffee makers are always quite large because they have a built-in grinder to grind the coffee, so you should consider that they take up quite a bit of space. However, within this category, the Jura ENA4 is very well optimized. Its dimensions are as you can see on the screen now. Compared to other machines, it looks shorter, so it looks less bulky than other coffee makers. It's also quite slim, although you should consider that the water tank is on one side, which makes it take up more space widthwise. But in any case, just like with the design, the machine's compact dimensions are another plus point. And now let's move on to another not-so-good point about the machine, the capacity of the containers. These compact dimensions we just mentioned mean that it has to sacrifice the capacity of the containers. For example, the water tank has a capacity of 1.1 liters, whereas the most basic model of DeLonghi, for example, has a capacity of 1.8 liters. The coffee bean container follows the same line. It has a capacity for only 125 grams of coffee beans, whereas DeLonghi or Philips offer containers of 250 grams in their most basic models. And the coffee grounds container has a capacity for 10 grounds, which is also a bit below average. Although in this case, for me, this point is less important since it's not advisable to leave the grounds inside the machine for many days as they can become moldy when wet. Ultimately, the issue of capacity is not a super important issue. You just need to consider that with daily use of the machine, you'll have to refill it with water and coffee beans more frequently. It's a matter of weighing what's more worthwhile for you, having a more compact machine that takes up less space in exchange for having a more limited capacity in the containers or vice versa, preferring a larger machine that doesn't require refilling as often. And now let's move on to the point that is undoubtedly the key to this machine, coffee preparation. As I mentioned earlier, Jura is a premium brand and stands out for having patented technology called PP, pulse extraction process, that shoots water jets at pressure through the ground coffee puck in several phases. And that especially shows in a coffee with more intense flavors and aromas. So, this machine is especially recommended if you are big espresso lovers. I can assure you that we've tested many machines on the channel, but very few manage to prepare espressos like this one. Any super automatic machine that uses specialty coffee will always give you a much higher quality than capsule machines, but Jura undoubtedly adds something extra in this aspect. And as for cleaning, this machine also offers a significant advantage. Perhaps you've seen other videos on our channel where we show how from time to time you have to clean this type of coffee makers inside, by taking out the brew group and wiping or brushing to remove coffee residue. Well, the cleaning process of this machine is much more comfortable and straightforward. We just have to insert these tablets that the machine already includes in the ground coffee container and run a cleaning cycle. Without a doubt, this factor is another of the strong points of this machine. And you might be wondering what the price of this machine is. Well, you should consider that Jura is a premium Swiss brand, but this ENA4 model is the entry-level model to the brand and is available for the price you can see on the screen now. In conclusion, my recommendation is that if you are big espresso lovers, don't hesitate to buy this machine. It's by far the best at making them if you particularly like them intense. And if you want to know more details about the Jura ENA4, don't miss the other videos on our channel. We hope you liked the video and above all, that it helps you discover if this is the coffee maker you are looking for. Until next time.